Hi there, welcome to Made by Renate. My name is Anna. Today I am here with a flip through of this little wonderful Christmas journal. I actually call her a little Christmas because she's so small. Let's start with the dimensions. She is 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. And the spine is 3/4 of an inch. So it's a small journal. It's made from a repurposed book from 1895. So it's quite old. It has 5 signatures that is sewn in with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. She has a hidden hollow back spine and a total of 100 pages. This is actually almost beginning to be an alligator mouth already. So I tied this lovely green bow with a gold edging on it, and I tied a bow around it. Let me just take this off, and it will keep her a bit more shut. On the front there is an image that is painted by Jenny Nyström, a famous Swedish artist that made lots and lots of foremost Christmas cards, Christmas greetings and so on. And this says God Jul, which means Merry Christmas. The book itself is quite grungy. It has had some water damage during the years and other things. I have cleaned it up the best I could, but it's still in a bit of a condition. You can see it has a lovely frame around it, the center. I have covered the back with some vintage lace, very pretty, and here you can see more of the water damage. I put a Christmas stamp from 1984 and 2 little Tim Holtz labels on the back. Excuse me, I woke up with a bit of a cold today, so I am excuse me, I'm back. Sorry, it was the hubby that was calling for me. Needed some assistance. Where were we? Yes, I have repurposed the old fly leaves. The end papers looked like this, but they were in dismal shape. And I reused the old fly leaves that look the same, and I backed them with cardstock and used them as end papers, and I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. And here I have sewn down a piece of vintage lace that is also a pocket, and inside it there's a tag that I made with my collage papers, and from the top there is a small notebook hanging that is made out of a Christmas gift label. So that goes in there. The front page is used from the original front page from the book, and I put some fussy cuts up there. And as I said, the book was published in 1895. This is one of the newer pages. This is scrapbook paper. Most of the things in here are repurposed and quite old. A piece of old ledger. This is some tea dye paper that I made. And here is a scrap of the old spine. No, the old end papers that I pulled out. And we did this together on camera. I put a little round label around it, and I punched a hole and put an eyelet there. So you can hang something if you like. Here you can see the old fabric that was used to keep the book together. This is from a Joan Walsh Anglin book from 1965. Very cute, and it's in Swedish. Christmas is the time for giving, I think it's called in English. The tea-dye paper flips out on this side, and I put a little tab there to show that. More of the ledger paper and back of the scrapbooking paper. And on here I sewn down a little belly band with this. This is a reproduction of an old wrapping paper that was in a book. And here is a journaling card with a lad going on a sleigh with his 2 dogs, and they are having lots of fun in the snow. So you can journal in there. This is another page from the original book. Some tea-dye paper, and here I put some fussy cuts that I did. That's a reproduction of old bookmarks. And on this clip I put a bit of Tim Holtz fabric tape. This is another page from the original book, and I put a fussy cut there and a little label to make it a bit more Christmassy. This is a page of a small music book from 1956, and this is some famous Swedish Christmas songs. Here is a flip out. You can journal on the back side of that. And the Madonna and the Child. I thought that image was lovely. This is actually the fly leaves from the John Walsh Island book, and I reinforced it there with some faux cellophane tape. The size was perfect. This is some origami paper that I did some, I extended it with tea-dyed paper and made some no-sew Franken pages. Down here is a small fussy cut and a little label. Here is a flip up, reinforced there. You can journal on the back. It's another little piece of Tim Holtz fabric tape. Up here is a little label with a small kid, and I imagine that he or she is making her Christmas wish list of his. This image is a reproduction of an old Swedish Christmas paper from 1907, and it's the same artist that did the picture on the front, Jenny Nyström. There's the dedication on the, and that is from 1966, the John Walsh England book. And here is another page from the original book. I glued down this little fussy cut there, which also is a pocket. And this is an image made by Edith Holden. And inside it is a quite old New Year's card that was sent. And this one folds out for some extra journaling space or just to look at. Very cute. And that goes in there. More tea-dyed paper. More pages from the original book. Love the etchings in it. Very, very beautiful images. And here is another tea-dyed paper, and this is a journaling card that opens up with my collaged papers and a bit of Santa on the side, and that just wraps around the page and is held into place with this clip. Here is some more scrapbooking paper. Those are the end papers, fly leaves of another children's reader. Love the holes up there. This page flips out. This is from a vintage Christmas magazine, and it is extended with a small tag, and on the tag there's me and a little piece of book page that I wrote some Christmas words on with a red pen. I like that. It looks quite nice. And this is the center of the signature, and that is Tomtefolket, the gnome people. with elves making ready for Christmas. That's the back of the scrapbooking paper, and the tea dye paper that flips. And this one has a small tab with a laundry label that says AE. And that would be me, because my name is Anna and Elizabeth. So AE, that's me. This is a page from the original book, and here we made on camera. This is a text spot that looks like a tag, and I did a small collaging there with some Tim Holtz stuff. Inside is another little journaling card spot thing with some decoupage papers, stamp, and a label on. Quite cute, if you ask me. And on this side, the tag just flips out for extra journaling space. And this is also some collaging with Tim Holtz things, and some more Tim Holtz fabric washi tape. I love using that in Christmas journals, very nice. Tea dye paper, pages from the original book. This is a nice image that I wanted to use in this book, so I backed it with some wrapping paper. This is some handmade paper with flower petals and grass in it. Quite cute, very nice with white. Reminds me of snow. Here is another origami paper that is extended. And down here I just put a little piece of scrapbooking paper and a Tim Holtz paper doll, and that is a pocket. And inside the pocket there's this little card that's backed with craft paper. And you can journal on the back there. I think that actually is quite cute as well. On the inside there, this extension was a bit longer, so I flipped it up, put a little poinsettia there, and this is a small pocket, and this says Annual Christmas Frolic. This is a label from Tim Holtz, and I loved it. So cute. I wonder what to do on an annual Christmas frolic. Anyone have any ideas? More of the handmade paper, and this is the other side of that Christmas image. And on this side I covered it with some lovely handmade paper with gold speckles in it. This is another page from the original book. This is a vintage envelope. I did a small collage on it with a little page guy from a very old magazine. And this is also a piece from the original front. And a small tab there. And this flips out and you can journal on the back. And the envelope has been cut open, and if you look at this side, I have sewn it down. So this side, it's a pocket, and inside there is a small journaling card with some holly, and you can journal on the back. Goes in there. Some tea dye paper, and here the flip is marked by some washi tape that has been reinforced with glue. More pages from the original book. This little guy, lovely image, is a flip out. So he flips out and he's just glued down to this page for some extra journaling space. And here is what I believe is a father and his children out in the snow having fun. Looks nice. Some tea dye paper, more scrapbooking paper. This is some pages from an old calendar from 1950 of November and December, and some notes there. Here is another flip with a tea dye paper, and this is a real vintage envelope that was sent in 1955. And inside is the true, genuine Christmas card that was in the letter originally. Look at that, isn't that cute? Very nice. You can journal it on the back if you like. And when you flip up, there's the back of the envelope, and inside is a small tag. You can journal on the back side, and there's a small amaryllis. And that goes in there if you like. And if you don't, you can just glue it shut. And here is a small family in a sleigh with a horse and some Christmas trees and a small stamp there from Tim Holtz. This page comes from a book where you write every month where what you do. It's like, it's not a calendar but a memory book, memory keeping book. And it was this size, and this was from December, so I just decided to keep it long and flip it up for you to have some extra journaling space. And this is the last page from the original book and the back and papers. This book was so much fun to make. I prefer making big books, but this one was so much fun. A little Christmas journal. It will be available in my Etsy shop probably later today. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Maybe say hi down below, or if you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate if you did. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.